Hello. All right, to take a picture, is it?
Yeah, sure. Are you
It's
going
always
to
polite.
today?
No, I'm going to bring my boots another time.
Okay,
I forgot
yeah,
to bring them. I'd just never been here before, so I thought I'd come here,
Okay.
have a look at the manor. They're doing work on that, and
Yeah,
also
yeah,
I can
yeah.
come back on another day.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, to be honest, this is going to be our last day open.
Is it?
The reserve itself, the visit centre.
Right.
Each one of these side gates here, they're going to stay open.
Yes.
So you can get around the reserve. That's why we closed these up today to kind of get used to it all.
Right.
So from tomorrow onwards, these doors will close, but you can still get out to the reserve.
You can still go out and have a walk around.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to tell you a little bit about the reserve itself?
Yeah, you can do. I'll just carry on. I won't film you on it, really.
That's fine, yeah. Well, basically, the reserve itself is our 5th biggest reserve in the country.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
So that covers all of the DS Street.
Great.
With it.
Yeah, I've been to Martinmere.
Yeah.
I lived in Southport for quite a few years.
That's just up north, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's great there. This looks very similar.
Yeah, so a lot of the charities now are trying to work together to protect this kind of west coast.
Yeah.
And it's really important for a lot of different types of birds, essentially. So we're here in the visit centre as it is at the moment.
Yeah.
And then either side of it, and so there's the red track here, so that side and that side.
Got you.
The Burton Mere Trail, that takes you around the manor.
Yes.
A bit, and about the meres around that manor as well. So
Right.
you've got bits and bobs like kingfishers, woodpeckers, bits and bobs like that.
Yeah, I've heard the woodpeckers.
Yeah, because there's a couple
Sometimes
of
you don't see them, but you hear them.
Yeah, see
I
them,
was
you
in
always
Burton Wood as well earlier.
Yeah, they are always about.
Yeah.
Kingfisher's been a bit more.
Always has been, yeah.
So it's they sold that one.
Yeah.
So that, as you kind of finish that little loop, you can kind of follow on to the reed and fen trail now.
Yeah.
And this essentially is kind of goes through all the reeds that were individually hand planted.
Very good.
And when you see it, you'll kind of see it, like the immense job that took to do it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So with that, you get like certain reed dwellers like bearded tits, reed buntings, stuff like that.
Yeah, the kind of birds that frequent there.
Yeah.
Not the bittern. Maybe around Norfolk
Not in
and
this
that.
area, but it's been spotted kind of in between here and Parkgate.
Well, really?
But only heard, never spotted.
Well, it's well for her hearing,
Yeah.
isn't it? You
So,
know. Yeah.
Yeah, it has been spotted.
Oh, you've got it there.
Yeah, you've got it
yeah.
It's not too. It has been spotted a couple of times, but again, really rarely.
Well, it's nice to know it's here.
No, it's a lot, and the fact that it's doing the job.
I see there's a lot of twitches around. Well, a few.
Yeah, there's been a couple.
Yeah, I was in the YOC as a kid, and I used to draw them.
Yeah.
I had a friend, Brian Peters, and he was far better than me. He was incredible, even with a biro.
Yeah,
he could draw
that's it, isn't it?
the feathers and stuff like that. But yeah, I always used to do that. We covered up Colin's Book of Birds, Little Observer's book.
Yeah.
And between the two of us, we'd cover up the page and we'd say describe the egg and the habitat.
Yeah.
It increased your
And
skills.
It's the best way to be in there because you learn about the natural world.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's the reed and fen trail. A couple of hides in a different
Purple one.
screens. Yeah. So you got the marsh. That's the marsh cover hide, which is in the middle of all those reed beds, so you can look out the side of it. Go and look at it.
And that's the reeds.
Yeah,
as
it's
you
all the
say.
reeds here. Reeds kind of surrounding this area here. As you kind of follow up here, you've got two types of trail left, which is the Hilford Trail, which brings you up to Burton Point, so that overlooks the entire D.
Yeah.
The estuary, so it's a really nice place to
Yeah,
see.
that looks good. Like I say, this will be closed, but I can bring my boots.
Yeah.
Normally I put them in the car, but I just thought I'd go out, and I ended up around Burton taking pictures, and then I've ended up here,
Well,
and
that's
this
the thing.
is great.
It's good to learn about, isn't it? And
It is,
like,
absolutely.
With the whole estuary itself,
Yeah.
it supports around 120,000 birds each season.
Yeah, that's great.
And so we know it's doing its job, and it's a great example.
Yeah,
of
that's right.
What the public's allowed us to do, essentially.
Yeah, my grandson would like to come here, you know. I mean, they don't live here, they live over in Eastbourne, but for a day out, it'd be nice to come here in the summer.
And there are a couple about as well, so like we've obviously got a mixture of different reserves all over, all unique in their own way. So this is obviously an estuary. We've got
But this is very near to me.
Yeah.
I live in Little Sutton,
okay, good. Yeah.
so it's only across a few
not
miles,
too far,
literally, you know. But and I've never been here before,
Well, that's it.
you know.
So
and,
the thing is, the kind of start of the show for me personally is we get hen harriers here. which
Great.
is awesome. Because
Raptors, as they say,
yeah, and up at Parkgate as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we get and shorted owls up in Parkgate. So
great,
we get some really awesome birds of prey here, and marsh harriers daily, hen harriers if we're really lucky, ringtails and the males. So yeah, it's a really perfect, amazing reserve.
Fantastic, isn't it?
It's doing such an amazing job.
Sometimes this time of the year is better than the middle of summer, is it? For
I think
certain
so.
observations
you get,
and that?
Yeah, you get a lot of the breeders coming in and the nest buildings and then them picking their sites as well. And then later on in the spring you start getting the chicks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think spring's the best time of the year. Summer is also where it starts to die down, even though they're trying to feed it up. But I think I prefer the spring personally for a lot of wildlife.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because you get a lot more. It's like the excitement of things coming back.
And the food supply's picking up.
Yeah,
all the spring flowers are coming out.
Yeah,
well,
so
it's like the start of the year. It's a bit.
So
Winter's over.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful time of year for it.
Great. Yeah.
So obviously we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff if it wasn't for the membership and stuff like that. Is it something you ever considered doing?
Well, I'll probably do that when I have some my boots and some money with me, because I haven't provided for that kind of. I've just literally come out for the day.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And I'll think about it.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's one of those. It helps us support always.
And of course that battery's low on me camera as well. You see.
Another cool place to go if you haven't been to is Parkgate. Have you ever been to Parkgate before?
Yes. Walked all along the promenade.
Yeah, because that's at the moment we've got around eight of these.
Yeah, there were lots of twitchers out there. We had with my cousin Alan, we had a Sunday lunch at one end and then finished up at the pub at the other end. And you walked all the way along.
This would have been amazing.
And there were loads of things. Yeah, it was interesting.
Which pub did you have your lunch in, if you don't mind me asking? Was it the Burt's house or the old Quay?
No, we finished up the Quay. We started because it was a carvery.
But it's
and
quite nice, that, isn't it?
It's very good.
Yeah,
and then we went and then had a half there because I was driving at the
nice,
time.
it's good.
But it was nice along the front there,
lovely,
yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Nice
yeah.
stream as well there.
People say, "Where's the water?" I said, "That's the point. It's a
Well,
rare kind of
couple of weeks
habitat."
Ago, you know, when
High tide.
big high tide.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Nice in there, brilliant.
Yeah. Well, the pearl on the other side, the black pearl, that's gone, hasn't it now? Yeah.
It's sad that.
It is sad, isn't it?
They had wood on the side and they're going to rebuild it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
And the same local people don't donate money. They get loads of money, but they're really overwhelmed by people's kindness. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Do you see last time he got washed away? There was a video of it and there was like a rat hanging onto the... It had climbed up to the top of the mat and it was hanging on. As it got washed, it was just incredible.
It wasn't a politician, but
You are?
Are we able to walk our dog?
No, definitely not. No dogs at all in the reserve, I'm afraid.
the dog was licking its lips, thinking all those ducks and stuff out there.
Jumping up and down in the back of the
Fresh fowl.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Oh, that's all right. We can see it.
You can walk your dog on...
Thanks.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
That's great. I will be back.
Yeah. Well, again.
I'm not quite Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I will be back. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that?
It's a pleasure. My name's Harry.
Oh, Elliot.
Elliot, nice to meet you, Elliot. Just put you on camera.
Yeah, it's me, Elliot.
You're promoted. Might be on YouTube. It's long enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Before the battery packs in. I didn't want to film you in case some people don't want, you know, to be celebrities. Very good. It is, yeah. That's why I took. It's just marvellous, isn't it? It's.
What the flaming birds are.
Well, the lighting's great.
Well, I've just had these are my new glasses. I only had them yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I think they put. When I think about it, they didn't ask me what tint I wanted,
right.
and I usually have a brownie one.
And they're giving you like a bluish.
Well,
is
to
it?
be honest with you, I've been walking around thinking, and then I wait this and I think, gosh, I'm missing all this lovely sunshine.
Yeah.
So they're not going to like it, but they're going to that.
Good for you. You've got to really, haven't you?
Well, I said to them, I changed opticians, and I said to them, thinking about it, they never asked me what tint I wanted.
Yeah, that's not good, is
And
it?
it makes a difference to when I'm walking around.
Yeah.
So, husband knows, because I'm never happy when I come back from the optician.
Yeah, I think not everywhere, but they're losing touch and forget that they're a service provider or anything like that.
Yeah.
People come first and engage in them
Yes.
without being pushy, and that you'll get more done then.
Well, I never
Like
thought
something-
about it.
No, well they should also,
Yeah.
like I say, I was in sales sadly,
Yeah,
but
all right. Well, they
yeah,
usually,
I never robbed
they
anyone.
usually ask you what tint you want.
Yeah, well that's right.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check with the ones at home
Yeah.
to see if they are the brownie ones.
Yes. Yeah.
That'll cheer us.
Nice frames. Anyway, you pick the frame and you're happy with the frame.
The big chassis.
Yeah.
And they've got those
Yes, I
sizes
can
there.
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I've never had blue before.
Well, I've just retired, so I will be getting a better quality pair next time.
What, you can afford it now you've retired? You
Yeah,
really?
that's right. Yeah, I've
But
been
not
to
when you-
Spain. I've taken my family there. I've just come back. Very lucky, come back. Very a week prior to all this.
It's very scary.
It was great though.
Yes.
Got me out doing some exercise up and down hills, chapels on hills, top of castles on hills.
Well, our daughter was going
Yeah.
2 days ago, and I didn't want her to go. But she
No.
in the end had to shut up. And her decision, but then the decision was made for her, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes, it was.
So
Yeah.
now, her and her daughter have gone up to Leeds.
Oh, yes.
And she says, Mother, I don't know whether I've done the right thing. I said, well, should everyone in Leeds is wearing masks?
Oh my God.
Plastic,
Yeah.
plastic, you know, these plastic gloves, you know. it's
Yeah,
really
I
big.
worked in Leeds.
Yeah. So, she,
Leeds and Knaresborough.
so I just hope she's going to be all right.
Well, they're nice people in Leeds.
If they're wearing a mask and got plastic gloves on. I'm not bothering. I'm 74 now. If I go, I go. I couldn't care.
Right.
I mean, we're supposed to be staying in, aren't we, over a certain age? And we've been out every day so far.
You see, also I've got a car, right? I'm single, I've got a car.
Yes.
They don't mention that. You can go out in your car, you're completely, totally isolated in your vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and where you get out, you can choose where it is, whether it's a beach or somewhere,
Yes.
and you can keep a distance from anybody that's safe.
We go we don't live in Llandudno, but we're not that far from there.
Oh yes, I know it well. Yes, yeah.
We go and walk there. We haven't got a dog.
Yeah, Great Orme and all that. Yeah. On the beach. Yes,
And the
yes.
seals at the Orme is brilliant. We saw
Yeah.
some the other week, but we were driving, but there were some people stopping. You know, when you go, it's one way, isn't it? To get out.
Yeah.
And people were looking down, so we stopped the car, found a nice place to stop.
Yes.
And it was all the seals down there.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. You get them at Hilborough Island more locally.
And then when we were coming off where it stops being one way, there was the goats. You know the goats?
No.
The goats are on them.
I probably can't remember.
And
It's my age.
He just stood still, and I said, "Have you stopped the car?" He said he'll run away, and he didn't. And he just looked at us. He was white with a bit of orange on him. We got a beautiful picture of him.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Time to go now.
nice to
Time I went because my battery's running out. That's on the phone, but not my personal
So you
battery.
don't need to wind you
I've
up.
still got some energy in me. Yeah,
You enjoy your retirement.
I will. I am.
We're spending the children's inheritance.
Good for you. Why not? Right, I think I'll finish this.
No,